Good morning and welcome and a happy new year to each and every one of you. If you're joining me live now or whether you're coming in later to watch on catch up, it is lovely to catch up with you. It's been a long time since I went live. So it's lovely to be here with you all today on this rather exciting day as catalogues go live. I am just having a bit of a play to see if I can get this shared over to my Crafty Ducks page as it goes out live. So bear with me just while I am doing that. Put that up and see how that works. Okay, so today is a day of new things, so many new things. As you may well hear, I have been unwell all over Christmas and I still haven't quite managed to shake it. So I am not feeling at my brightest and best, but nothing can stop us sharing the excitement of a new catalogue. So I'm armed with the remains of a lemon and ginger tea and new catalogue. I have come on live today to do a bit of sharing with you of all things new. If you are on the Me Crafty Ducks page, you just will need to click on the link. I'll add in some blurb into that in a little bit. But as I say, today is a whole day of new things for a new year. So going live today, we have a new mini catalogue. We have the start of celebration. We have a new scrapbooking catalogue. We have new online exclusive items, including not one, not two, but three new kits. There is so much that has been added to our shop today, and so lots of things worth checking out. So I'm going to do my best in short spurts to come on and share some of that new with you throughout the day. So if I do it in little bits, hopefully my voice will keep going with a bit of a rest in between and we'll be able to share some of the new. But of course, it launches today. So we don't have just one day to get our hands on all of these lovely things and to play with all of these lovely things. We have lots of opportunities over the coming weeks and months to take advantage of all things new. But let's have a little peep today at what we have going on and what we have launching. So I'm going to start by bringing in my downward facing camera. It is actually quite dull in here today. The sun is shining, but it's not quite shining into my room. It's sort of almost shining across my craft room, but hopefully we will be able to see what we've got. And here is the brand new mini catalogue. That is launching today. So let's sort of have a quick flick through it. There is some lovely things in here. You've got lots of messages and things at the beginning. You've got sort of a bit of an introduction to kits and some of the kits that are available. And these are just three of the kits that are available. There's lots more to go and have a look at. And much like the last catalogue, it's sort of laid out and the annual catalogue in sections. We start off with the quick and easy options. So in this section, they've given us some more sketches. So if you've been following the sketches in both the annual catalogue and the September to December mini catalogue, there's some more there for you, both card sketches and tag sketches. And of course, there is absolutely no reason why, if you have created a tag, you can't then use that as a card topper. So some more lovely ideas there. We've got some mix and match envelopes. We've got some new ephemera packs, which are just brilliant, including a really useful greetings for all mix and match ephemera pack that we've got here. That, I don't know if you can see some of those sentiments. We've got thank yous, thinking of yous, happy birthdays, kisses, happy Mother's Day, Yeah, happy Christmas even in there. Lots and lots of different sentiments that are going to take you through your crafty year. So really useful little ephemera pack there. And there's some other sort of floral tags, some hearts, and you can see here some of those um, bits and pieces being used to create some really lovely projects. There's some a memory and more pack. So these are brilliant for quick and easy memory keeping, but also they make fabulous card fronts. And there is, of course, memory and more cards and envelopes that you can buy that are sized beautifully to these cards, whether they're the bigger 4x3, 4x6s, or the smaller 3x4s. So yeah, some really beautiful memory and more cards there, and this sort of mixed media floral design that are on these memory and more cards will feature in somewhere else along the way as we come back to it during the course of the day. So a really simple sort of with you in mind stamp set there, some really nice big bold sentiments with these little hearts and stars and cakes and things. A big happy birthday sentiment there that, as you can see here on these projects, can almost stamp and go. They've created different colours in those, but a really nice bold sentiment. And then these little, they called them shadowed shapes. So they're sort of almost in reverse, really. The colour is in the background, leaving the white image. So some, yeah, really lovely couple of simple stamps that give you a real sort of wow. So those are the simple ones, and then you get the creativity your way, which is for those of us that just love everything and want everything. The first suite that you come across in this catalogue is this gorgeous storybook moments, very Beatrix Potter-esque, little rabbits and allotments and gardens. Um, and it has two stamp sets, two sets of dies. So here's the little veggies and the pots and the watering cans and the dies that go with it. Here are the little storybook friends, the little rabbits and squirrels and hedgehogs and the brick walls and the sort of garden scenes. And to go with that, you've got dies that cut out your characters, but also these gorgeous, gorgeous frames. There's some ribbon there. There's two packs of paper. There's one with sort of the veggies and the storybook friends on, but then there's this other one that I just love this paper. They call it Timeless Plaid. It's a 6x6 pack, but just beautiful colours. I love those. This pack of paper here includes two sheets of die cut images. So you've got your papers, but you've also got these little pop out die cut images as well. So really gorgeous. And, as you can imagine, you can make the most beautiful projects with this set. Talks here about different ways of colouring. Shows you here this die and how you've got these clever cut bits in it that enables you to pop your vegetables inside so that they can just pull out however you like. Here's these frames in action, just really beautiful. There it is being used as a scrapbook page. So just a stunning suite. The next suite, very different, really bright, bold colours with the berry burst and the summer splash and the lemon lime twist, calypso coral. It's these friends of the ocean, so not a colourway that you would automatically think with lobsters and crabs and seaweed, but actually it's really quite striking. Look at all those sort of seaweeds and things in all of those bright colours. Just really quite beautiful. And some of the projects are really lovely. So that is a suite that has papers, embellishments, an embossing folder, stamps and dies. And look, it talks here about colour buddies. So how you can use the two-step stamping with sort of the different shades to create these wonderful images. So rather nice sort of technique that they're sharing there. And you can see here all of these beautiful papers. The next suite is another big suite. This is the Floral Delight suite. Now this is the suite. Let me have a quick slurp of my tea. This is the suite that we're going to be using in our upcoming stamp camp in February. So a gorgeous suite, 2 sets of papers. You've got a 12 by 12 paper, and then you've got a 12 by 12 vellum. You've got a stamp set with dies, got some gorgeous little bees and a lovely ribbon. And I have actually got this suite, so I will share that with you in the flesh in a moment. But it's a really lovely little suite. And you can see here you've got this lovely big wishing die sentiment that you can cut out, and with all the sentiments that go with it, whether you're wishing somebody a happy birthday or lots of love or lots of different ways that you can wish somebody all the best. Gorgeous suite. Beautiful bokeh. So these are butterflies, and they have these sort of bokeh effect papers with some lovely itty bitty bokeh mix, they call it. So like little dots and gems, great for shaker cards. The beautiful butterflies bundle, which is a stamp set and a hybrid embossing folder, so you can create these really 3D effects on these lovely butterflies. So another suite, lovely colorways, lovely color palette. The idea here of making some butterfly shaped cards. The next one is Wildflower Birthdays. This is beautiful set. You've got a stamp set that's got sort of lots of sentiments in it. You've got the dies that contain these numbers and these banners and these tassels. You've got some embellishments. You've got some gold open weave trim and some really, really pretty paper. Again, that gives you 2 sheets of die cuts. So, and as you can see, make some really beautiful projects. Banners, pull out cards, and things for toppers, for cakes, lots of options, tags, packaging, you name it. That's a really lovely suite. So those are the suites. We then get on to the bundles. We have a Memorable Blooms bundle, that's stamps and dies with this lovely sort of, I'm not sure how many sides are on that shape, but this lovely apertures and frames that creates, along with the florals. We've got the Darling Dinos. These are really cute. I'll show you that one in the flesh as well in a moment. For the books, so lots of books that you can use to create bookshelves and bookmarks. There's dies to go with that as well. We've got the Terrific Toadstools, which is a stamp and punch bundle. We'll have a little look at that in a moment. But it creates these gorgeous cards. We've got the Hugs for Love, which is a stamp and punch bundle. So you've got this to the point label punch, lovely shape punch, and some stamps in the stamp set that coordinate with that, along with some lovely sentiments and these hearts, which are rather gorgeous. And then we've got the Just Stamp sets. This is a reversible stamp set with these sort of flowers and leaves and foliage, creating these gorgeous projects here. So that's rather a fun stamp set. These stamps here will coordinate with that same punch that we were just looking at. So some different frames and sentiments to go with that same punch. Really rather fun One More Year. So some great little images. It's rather fun, quirky little dog. Some cheese and wine, birthday cakes. So just a fun little stamp set. You've got the tiled techniques. So you can build these up to create lots of interesting backgrounds, circles, lots of patterns you can use. Let your imagination run wild. We've got the Lifelong Friends here. I just love that these are not your typical skinny minis. We have some some ladies there that don't mind eating a bit of cake. And then you've got your general things, the sort of different ways of gathering, and talking about sharing what you love and joining the Stamping Up family. You've got your index at the back, you've got a bit about kits, um, and you've got some QR codes that will take you through to the shop. So, a lovely new catalogue, really heavily featuring lovely spring colours, as we're here in sort of the cold, frosty, biting winds. It's nice to see these spring colours and, sort of remind us of beautiful spring things are on the way, and to get excited about those sort of Valentine's projects and Mother's Day projects and Easter projects and all of those things that we've got coming our way. And obviously, the products in the mini catalogue feature heavily in my upcoming classes. We had a class on Saturday where we were looking at celebration items, and I will come back in a bit later and we'll check out some of those celebration items. We've got some in the early part, we're using some of the online exclusives that came out towards the end of last year. But then as we get into beginning of February, we're starting to look at some of those lovely spring things. And we've got storybook book moments and the for the books and the Floral Delight stamp camp and terrific toadstools and darling dinos and all sorts of things that are coming up. The Friends of the Oceans, the memorable blooms, different things with board with punches. So yeah, some great things coming up that we can play with. And featured in this upcoming classes and events list, I've also got some scrapbooking classes because that's something that I'm hoping to develop as I get more and more into my scrapbooking. Want to share that journey with you. But for now, we have the mini catalogue. Let me just pop up. Um, Let me find the right page for you, which is this one. Let's just pop up the online store. So if you go onto the online store today, this is what you'll be seeing. You'll be seeing across the top there, scrolling through the new things that you can find, the celebration offers and joining up offers. As you come down, you'll find the different categories, the step by step, the quick and easy, and the creativity your way. Step by step is all the kits and things. Quick and easy options are things like the ephemera and those nice simple sort of stamp sets and the memories and more packs. And then creativity your way, you're getting into the sweets and the bundles. So if you click on these, you'll find not just the new mini catalogue ones, you'll also find ones from the online exclusives and one from the annual catalogue as well. And as you come down, you'll find lots of different things in here as well that you can go and check out and add to your basket. So lots of things. Do go and check out that online store. Let me just come back. So that's the new mini catalogue. That is just one of many things that are launching today, as I say, filled to bursting with lovely spring colours and ideas for new and fresh things for us to be playing with in the coming weeks. And that's indeed what we will be doing. Um, but do call back later, do pop back later in the day as I share with you some of those things from the online exclusives, some of those things from the scrapbooking brochure, and indeed the celebration promotion where when you purchase beautiful things from any of the products currently available in the online store, for every £55 that you spend, you will be able to pick something as a free extra surprise. Not the surprise because you get to check it, get to pick it. Brain is just cotton wool today, people, so I do apologize. But yeah, so do come back later and we'll have a little look at those. For now, I'm going to go and get myself another drink, and it will soon be lunchtime, but then I'll come back in a little while and we'll share a bit more of all of the new things that are happening today.